Welcome to Radiate, the Authentic Style podcast, where confidence meets color and beauty begins with authenticity. I'm Kathy McKenzie, and this season, we're going beyond the palette, exploring how the colors you wear can awaken the woman you were always meant to be. Because your best look isn't about keeping up, it's about showing up in full color. Today's episode is especially close to my heart. We're talking about the confidence mirror, the moment every morning when you look at your reflection and decide who you'll be that day. And if you've ever avoided your reflection, whispered a silent critique, or wished you looked different, this conversation is for you. The morning moment. Let's start with the truth. Most women I meet don't actually see themselves. What they see is their reflection through the filter of comparison, memory, and expectation. Maybe you've said, I used to look better. Oh, I look tired. Oh, I hate how I look in photos. But here's what I want you to know. Your reflection is not a report card. It's a relationship. And like any relationship, it can heal. Color is one of the most beautiful ways to begin that healing. Because when your reflection finally feels like you again, radiant, harmonious, authentic, you start to rebuild trust with yourself. So, why do we lose confidence? Somewhere along the way, many of us begin to believe that confidence was something we had to earn through youth, perfection, or even approval. We learn to look for flaws instead of harmony. We learn to measure instead of appreciate. But confidence isn't built on perfection. It's built on acceptance. And style, real, soulful style, is not about looking younger. It's about looking true. When your clothing and your colors reflect who you really are, your mirror stops being a source of pressure and becomes a place of peace. So let me tell you a story. I'll call it the mirror moment. A client of mine, let's call her Linda, came to her consultation visibly nervous. She said, I almost canceled because, I didn't want to look at myself under those bright lights. We started gently, one color at a time. When we found her season, summer, and draped her in a soft periwinkle, her whole expression changed. She stared into the mirror for a long time and then whispered, I thought I was fading, but it turns out I was just wearing the wrong colors. That moment, that spark is everything because it's not about makeup or clothing. It's about recognition. When she saw herself in harmony, she didn't just see her reflection, she met herself again. Next, I'd like to talk about healing the reflection. The mirror can be a place of judgment, or it can become a place of gratitude. And you get to choose which. Here's a practice I often share with clients. 1. Reframe your inner voice. The next time you look in the mirror, catch the first thought that appears. If it's critical, soften it. Replace, I look tired with, I look human. Replace, I wish my arms were thinner with, these arms have carried me through a lot. Tiny shifts, powerful healing. 2. Dress for emotional alignment. Pick colors that support you. If you're feeling low, wear a color that uplifts you, not to hide your feelings, but to honor your energy and gently guide it upward. Color becomes emotional care. 3. Look for light, not flaws. Instead of searching for what's wrong, look for what glows. Your eyes, your smile, your warmth, because what we focus on expands. In section 5, let's talk about confidence as connection. Here's the truth about confidence. It's not a performance. It's a connection. When you're aligned with your palette, when your outer presentation harmonizes with your inner spirit, you exude quiet strength. You walk into a room differently. You speak differently. You carry yourself like someone who belongs. That's what color and self-kindness create together, wholeness. You stop trying to prove your worth because you already feel it. For our practice exercise this week, I'll call it the gentle mirror ritual. It's really just a simple ritual that I invite you to try this week. Stand in front of the mirror in natural light if you can. Take a breath. Look directly into your own eyes and say, I see you. You're still here. You're still beautiful. Then put on one color that feels like love. A scarf, a top, even a pair of earrings will work. Watch how your reflection changes, not because your appearance did, but because your energy did. That's confidence, not ego, alignment. In closing, I want to thank you for joining me for this heartfelt episode of Radiate, the Authentic Style podcast. My hope is that today you begin to see yourself the way I see my clients, radiant, resilient, and full of color that tells your story. The mirror is not your enemy. It's the messenger, reminding you that confidence begins with kindness. If you're ready to reconnect with your reflection and discover the colors that honor your true beauty, visit yourbestcolors.net to schedule your private consultation. Next week, we'll explore the psychology of color and how each hue you wear communicates something very powerful before you ever say a word. Until then, remember, you are not fading, you are unfolding. And that, my friend, is the most radiant thing of all.